Hello, happy Monday. My name's Heather Robertson Devine. I'm the owner of Bookstall Sir, and I come to you live every Monday for our series Libros de Lunes. So the purpose of today is to give you the announcements, what's going on with Bookstall Sir, and to share a book with you so that you can get to know our collection. Let's get to talking about today's book. And then this week's is Se me olvidó. It's from two different perspectives, from the child that is the forgetful one and his mother who is constantly nagging and reminding him. So if this sounds like you, this sounds like a child in your classroom, tune in. Let's go through and let's look at this book a little bit deeper. It's definitely a social emotional book. Some of the things, heartbreaking lines in the beginning of the book. So in the beginning of, in one side of the book, it's the perspective of the child. And he talks about how he's just really forgetful and he's always getting in trouble. And this is how his brain looks, right? He's always trying to remember all those things and he just can't keep track of it all. And when he gets to school, he's often in trouble because he doesn't have whatever. And, you know, I just feel like everything's going by so fast and there's so much to absorb, he says. And he goes through, and he also talks about another girl in his class who kind of goes through the same thing, another character that's relatable, but how, like, how his mom has given him some advice and how he tries to apply that advice. In addition, he talks about how he's got some strategies. So it's really great for our kids for social emotional to adopt some different strategies for what they can do if they are feeling this way. So some of the strategies they give are, you know, looking at the person who's talking, which I know is really hard for our shy kids, but they also say concentrating on what the person's saying to them to really think about, to take it in. And the second advice they say is to repeat what that person's asking you to do, and also going slow. Goodness gracious, do we need that? I actually today stopped my car and took 3 breaths because I was like, you know, life is not, it's not about this rush. It's about enjoying it. And if we're not in it, then yeah. Okay, so this is his perspective. He takes some of his mom's and his teacher's ideas in mind, and he had a better day, and that's why he's excited. And this is the great part about these books, right? We flip them around. So we flip it around, we flip that book around, and we can see the different perspective of the mother. So let's start from over here, and let's see the perspective of the mother. And hers is all about how she asks her son a million times to do a million things, and he's always forgetting. So she's going to try and slow down, make the morning slower. She's going to ask him about, did he do certain things? And then pause, which is a really great strategy for parents, and for parents, for us not to rush our kids, especially if they're feeling anxious, pressured, and it's already a lot for them. Mother also talks about when she was little and how she actually had troubles concentrating and staying focused and remembering things as well, which is great. So, and then, yep, and so this is mom when she was younger and she struggled with the similar things. And then it goes on to say about how mom's going to dedicate going slower in life and enjoying life a little bit more. And then packing the bag before going to school the next day. So this is a great book for a child and a parent, for a teacher to use as a tool, and also it's a really important book for us to use to talk to our whole classmates about, hey, we got to help each other out. We need to support each other because not everyone's going to be learning at the same rate, doing everything at the same rate. This is a great, great, great introduction about how we all live a little bit differently, and we all need to support each other in the classroom a little bit differently. So, again, it's Se me olvidó. This is a great book about a personal narrative from two different perspectives, from the mom and the child. Also helps our kids to develop a little bit more empathy for others, tolerate their behavior a little bit more. You know, there is always that kid in that class who's got the pig pen desk, and, you know, you're always like, can you find that thing? So this is a great book introducing that and how we deal with them in class. And how sometimes we all just need a reminder that we got to slow down, right? So that is the book, Se me olvidó. We're here to support you at Bookstall Sir to get you the highest quality books you can find, and ones that will engage your students, invite them to love literature as much as you do, and love learning. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that you open a book and open yourself up to another world.